Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Today we will discuss another two views for communication in technical drawing. The cross-section view and the detail view. Both are intensively used in the drafting activities in the industrial world. A section view is a view used on a drawing to show an area or hidden part of an object by cutting away or removing some of that object. Drafters use sectional views to improve the clarity of complex objects when internal surfaces have too many hidden lines. In section view, hidden lines are not normally used as they can be confusing. The cut line is called a cutting plane. In a full section, the cutting plane line passes fully through the part. The section-lined areas are those portions that have been in actual contact with the cutting plane. Image on the left shows the cutting plane through an object. When the object is cut, we can see the cutting section as in the right image. A side view of an object with visible and hidden lines is hard to be visualized. It is not obvious to differentiate between holes and hidden parts. Whereas a cross-section view simplify the visual as if we are really looking at the cutting section of the object. A section lines indicate a cutting area which is solid while the area without pattern shows an open section or holes. A cross-section view of an object must be drawn correctly, otherwise it will give false interpretation on the actual shape. B shows a correct representation of the object cross-section with correct visible lines, center lines, and section lines. C shows wrong view as no visible lines are present where it should be. D is also wrong as no hidden line should be drawn unless really necessary. In E, the hidden lines should be drawn with visible lines. Finally, the section lines in F should be drawn in parallel throughout the object. But sometimes hidden lines are necessary for clarity and should be used if less or few drawing is desirable. Without hidden lines, extra view might needs to be drawn to show complete visualization of an object. A standard cross-section view pattern should be drawn 45 degrees with 2.5 mm between each lines. However, it also depends on the suitability in a layout wherever necessary. Several incorrect techniques in drawing section view are irregular spacing. Lines are too close. The widths are not the same. The lines are too thick. And the lines are not tidy at all with short or over the boundaries lines. The drawing of section view lines are also important. The correct lines should not be parallel or perpendicular to the obvious visible lines. If section lines drawn at 45 degrees would be parallel or perpendicular, or nearly so, to a visible outline, the angle should be 30 degrees or 60 degrees or other suitable angle. These are several examples of how a cutting plane can be drawn. If an object is viewed from top, we can slice the object where the cross-section plane is parallel to the front view or side view. We can also slice the object more than once where the cutting planes are parallel to either the front view or side view whenever necessary to better communicate a complex drawing. These are the cutting plane styles. It can be a guide for a better representation in a cross-section view layout.